you don't. All you need is Pokemon Snap, the first Pokemon game for N64. Find them, frame them, and shoot. You can even bring your Snap cartridge to a participating Blockbuster video and print out stickers of your favorites.
Doesn't look like they're coming out today. Hard luck.
Pokemon Snap, gotta catch them.
That's certainly not a bad commercial. Anyway, good evening guys, hope you all had a good work week. It was my first week at the new plant, and gotta say, it actually has turned out to be pretty good, and I'm glad I made the change. But anyway, in case you guys missed last week's stream, where me and my buddies played Mario Party, I told them whoever won that game of Mario Party would get to pick the first stream of the year. And Jared ended up winning, so I'm playing Pokemon Snap tonight. This game was released in 1999, and like, as we said in my Pokemon video, the late 90s and early 2000s, that was peak Pokemania. So all kinds of crazy stuff was coming out for the series. You of course had the video games by Nintendo. You had the anime, which was still going strong, the theatrically released movies, and a whole mess of merchandise. So, but this was also the age of 3D gaming. So what a lot of people were demanding at the time was a 3D Pokemon game. So Nintendo started throwing around that idea, and they would eventually put something out with Pokemon Stadium, but the first 3D Pokemon game was actually a little spin-off called Pokemon Snap. Interesting thing about this game, it actually didn't start out life as a Pokemon game. It originally started out as a completely separate game called Jack and the Beanstalk for the Nintendo 64 DD system. But as development went on, they kind of realized that for the concept they had, which was some kind of a photography game, they couldn't really figure out an incentive to actually get players to take pictures. Like, they didn't know how to reward the player, which is very important when you're making a video game. So Satoru Iwata took a look at the project, and he suggested turn it into a Pokemon game, which the developers didn't really like because they had done so much artwork and prototyping for Jack and the Beanstalk that the idea of turning it into a Pokemon game wasn't terribly appealing to them. But when they did, they realized that all of a sudden there was incentive due to the gotta catch 'em all incentive of Pokemon. So a game where the goal was to take pictures of every single Pokemon you could find just worked really well with the gameplay concept they had. The game was a huge success. It sold well over 1 million copies, was a big hit at Blockbuster, and has remained a cult favorite in the Pokemon series. I remember playing this game when it first came out, and I didn't even know what the game was about, so I had no inkling of what Pokemon Snap was. I only wanted to play it because it was Pokemon. I'm sure that was why a lot of people played it, because the idea of a game where all you do is take pictures of Pokemon probably is something of a hard sell for a lot of people, but it was really popular and will remain a famed favorite, and would even get a sequel recently with new Pokemon Snap. So anyway, I feel like I've talked long enough, so let's go ahead and get the game started. So this is another game that thankfully I could play on Nintendo Switch online, which is good. Like I said at during the Pokemon video that I would have this video out by the end of the month. I said that because like I figured they would give me some kind of weird obscure game to play, so it would take me some time to run down the game. But thankfully I already had the game, so I can go ahead and play it. So Jared, I hope you're watching, and I hope you enjoy the show. This takes me back. HAL Laboratories made this. That's a market quality. And Jack and Beans. That was the name of the development group that was working on Jack and the Beanstalk. And I feel like they've worked on the frame rate here, because I remember on the N64 there being less of a frame rate in this opening cutscene. I like how you can see his hand tremble there. He's frustrated he couldn't get a picture of that Pokemon. And yeah, that's the basic premise of Pokemon Snap. You play as a character by the name of Todd Snap, who is just trying to get a picture of Mew. And this is a wonderful title screen. I like how, with the logo itself, the Snap actually moves with the curvature of the Pokemon logo. And the name Pokemon Snap, it's very snappy. God, that was stupid. I also love how Pikachu is being chased by Todd there. Go ahead and start a new game. Yep. Okay, so gonna go ahead, put in Blade. Ah, come on.
Hello there.
What's up, Professor Oak? This was something else that was really cool about Pokemon Snap when it came out. Like I said in the Pokemon video, we were all attached to the anime series, so we wanted the games to represent that in some capacity. And they actually were doing that on the N64. This image of Professor Oak is taken straight from the anime, and he even has his English voice actor too, which is really cool. I'd like for you to take pictures of Pokemon for the Pokemon Report. Here on Pokemon Island, wild Pokemon can be found everywhere. This is my new invention, the 01 vehicle. You can take this on your trip. The 01 vehicle moves towards the goal gate. Shall I repeat this information? No, because I do not do a very good Professor Oak. I'll teach you how to take pictures in this first course. I'm counting on you, Blade. I really like this level select too. Like the image of the island in the back is really nice, and I like the animation on Todd and Professor Oak there.
Yes.
Just showing you the basic controls of the game, so... Pokemon Snap is a very simple game. All it really is it's sort of like a first-person shooter in a lot of ways. So the game automatically moves you on a rail, and your job is to just take pictures of Pokemon. Now, that might seem a bit silly, and I know some people who might find it a bit disappointing that you don't have free control over your movements. But as you can tell, this is actually a very graphic-intensive game, so having everything on rails like this, I think was a smart move. Because if it wasn't on rails, you'd then have to program the AI to react to the player's presence, which was just asking a lot for the Nintendo 64 at the time. Though it was a very powerful system, it didn't really have the same memory that something like the PlayStation did. Whoa, there's a good picture of Lapras. It's probably interesting to note that I actually have done photography in the past. I had to take a class on it during my time at governor's school. So I do have a little bit of experience with the art form, but it's not exactly something I would say is my forte. I've always been more partial to stuff like painting and, more traditional styles of art. But I do understand the appeal of photography. It's more the idea of capturing the beauty of the world as it exists. Whereas with what I like to do, it's more about creating beauty. So I get why some people would prefer it. It's just not something I'm particularly interested in. Yeah, I should have got that shot of Lapras while I could. I was playing this the other day and could never get a clean shot at Lapras. And of course, can't miss that moment. Poor Meowth. Alright, so finish the level. So a pretty basic game, easy to understand, but that's one of the things about early 3D games. Like, I feel like the worst thing you could have done at the time was trying to get a little too ambitious with it. And that's why a lot of games from this era just don't hold up very well. So having a simple gameplay premise like this, it's actually for the best, because rather than having to, you know, experiment with the technology, you can just do something really simple and focus on making it fun. Okay, so now I gotta go through the pictures I took and select the best ones. So it does lay out the pictures you took of the specific Pokemon. So let's see if I can find a good picture of Pidgey. Now, you want to try to get your Pokemon dead center. And it's good if you have more than one in the frame, so I'm going to go with this one for Pidgey. Dodo. Go with this one. Go with this picture of Pikachu. Very close to the center, nice posing. I like this one. Now I got a good picture of Lapras in here somewhere. Be a good one, Meowth. Do this one. Alright, that's all my pictures, so let's see what Miss Professor Oak says. This is what Jared was excited to see, so let's see if I can get something funny out of this. What's new this time? Let me see. This is a doo-doo! Wait, or is it Dodo? I don't know. How's the size? 400 points. It's so-so. How's the pose? 100 points. Not very good. Let's see you do better.
You were close.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Let's see. This is Pikachu. How's the size? 450 points. It's so-so. How's the pose? 750. It's so-so. Whatever. How's the technique? Okay, the Pokemon is right in the middle of the frame. I can double the score for you.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Your work is impeccable. Keep up the good work. Let me see. This is Butterfree. How's the size? It's so-so. How's the pose? 800 points. Alright, that's very nice. How's the technique? Okay, the Pokemon is right in the middle of the frame. I can double the score for you.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Your work is impeccable. Keep up the good work. I'm gonna stop saying that because it's just getting annoying. How's the size? You call that a relaxed pose? Are you kidding me? That's a terrible pose picture.
Wonderful.
I'm starting to get the sense that Professor Oak doesn't know anything about photography.
Wow.
Whatever. Are you kidding me? It's using an attack!
You were close.
Are you... Whatever.
Wait.
It is in the middle of the frame. What are you talking about?
Wait.
I saw the pictures taken by Blade. I saved those pictures in the Pokemon report. I'll help you out once you have more Pokemon pictures. Good luck, Blade. Oh, I have arranged all that you can see in the Pokemon report. So I guess I need to take some better pictures.
Yeah.
Or I can go to the next level.
Yes.
Sort of nice that it's continuing on from the last level with the, Oh, so now you move. Ha! I feel bad for that, but oh well. Yes, that's to be you. Got electrodes here. Ah man, I should've got a picture of that Zubat while I could. Pikachu, what are you doing here? You might be wondering what this thing is. Well, you'll see when we actually go develop the pictures. Little Diglett. There's something else that's interesting to note about this game. It actually uses sound clips from the anime, which is really neat. Ooh, a trio. That's cool. Almost out of ammo. Whoa, there's a lot of them. That is something else that's really cool about Pokemon Snap, being able to just, you know, observe the Pokemon in a natural environment. This is one of the games that actually, you know, presents them as living, breathing animals as opposed to, you know, a lot of the games where they might as well just be programs or something. It's also one of the few games I can think of where they actually have the Pokemons make sounds like you would expect an animal to make, as opposed to just like, you know, bloops and bleeps you hear in the Game Boy games. Which is something that I'm surprised that they haven't stopped doing yet. You ever notice that the recent Pokemon games still use those kind of sound effects? Yeah, just go a little further, Nintendo, that's all I'm asking. So, Todd Snap, I remember him appearing in the anime, but I don't think I ever saw that episode. I think he appeared in 2 of them, and from what I hear, he was kind of a douche, according to a lot of people. I should have watched that episode before I started doing this. It would have been interesting to comment on. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, so I've got some pictures of Pikachu. I'd say this is a good one. It's cute. Let's see what else I got. Oh yeah, here's a good picture of Electrode. Let the buzz. Not a very good picture of Kakuna, but that'll at least put him in the Pokédex, so I'll get some credit for that. Let's see if I got a good picture of Haunter. Yeah, remember that floating ball we saw earlier? That's what this is, which is kind of a creative idea for a ghost-type Pokemon, I'd say. Ah, here's a good shot. There's a good one, a Diglett. Let's see, there was one where there was more than one. Let's go with that one. I think that's all I got, so Let's see what Professor Oak thinks of all these. I think I got some good pictures with this one.
Wow.
Pikachu on a ball, that's adorable.
Well done.
I definitely succeeded there. Though I'm not going to get many points for this one.
You were close.
Ha! Oh dear, it's painted.
Wonderful.
I should get a decent score for this one. Like, the goal here is not necessarily to take artsy pictures, but just get clear pictures of the Pokemon. You're more of a wildlife photographer than you are an artistic one.
Wonderful.
You try getting a picture of this guy when you can't see which way he's facing. You should be happy I got a picture of him at all.
Wonderful.
At least he knows I got a good picture of this guy.
Wonderful.
The Dicklets always sort of freak me out, especially when they turn to Duck Trio. Are they, like, one? Or are they hive mind? I don't mean what's going on there. What are you talking about? They're pretty big.
Wow.
You can barely see that, but oh well.
Wonderful. Wait.
Doubled my score with that one.
Welcome back.
What do you want, Oak?
Here is a present for you.
Ah, Pokemon food, though I'm pretty sure that's just an apple. Alright, so that is one of the gameplay mechanics of Pokemon Snap. Over the course of the game, as you take pictures of different Pokemon and increase your score, Professor Oak will give you upgrades. So I got the Poke Food here, which can actually be used to better pose Pokemon. Go ahead and play just so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to throw the Pokemon food over here in front of Pikachu. Come on, Pikachu, over this way. It's adorable. It plays into a famous story with the Surfing Pikachu, but that's more for Pokemon Stadium than anything. I think I got a picture of Snorlax last time. No, I'm not going to get much for him, but just to be sure. Actually, it shows up as a question sign. I forgot I could shoot Meowth, I think. How do you like that? It's fun to see how all the different Pokemon react. Ooh, there's a good shot. Yeah, I know I tend to blow through the film, but there's a reason for that. It's just easier to get shots of Pokemon if you have some to choose from. And I'm almost out. If you run out of film, the level ends immediately, but it's not really a penalty as long as you get some good pictures of Pokemon. Okay, now I wanna get a shot of Genghis Khan here. Ah, crap. Yeah, I tapped out my entire film roll here, so let's see if I got anything worthwhile. I'd say I don't have anything really worth showing with Pidgeotto. Then again, he didn't like the framing, so... I'll try this one. See if I got a better picture of this guy. Doesn't look like it. Try this one. The guy had Pikachu on a surfboard, it's classic. And I sort of drifted on that one. We'll go with this one. Might get a better score on this one since there's two in the frame. Now I got a better picture of Lapras in here somewhere. That's a good photo. And last but not least, Genghis Khan. Go with this one. Alright, let's see what Professor Oak says.
Yes.
What's new this time? So if you take a picture of a Pokemon you've already taken a picture of, he does compare them, which is a good way to compare technique.
Great. Well done.
I did take a better picture there, so we're gonna keep that one. Dodo. Dodo's picture. About the same.
Great. Well done.
That still ended up better than the last one.
Wow.
Wow, isn't this surfing Pikachu? Well, he's not really surfing, and he's not actually on the board, but whatever.
Oh. Well done.
Figured I'd get a high score for that. But yeah, you see how helpful the apples can be? This might not be a better picture.
Wow.
Maybe? Nah, the other one's better. Never hurts to try, though. See if I can beat my last one. Oh yeah, this one's definitely better.
Wow. Well done.
And like, it is satisfying when you do get a good picture of a Pokemon. You feel like you did accomplish something. Which is why turning it into a Pokemon game really was the best call. Like, obviously you want to get a picture of every single Pokemon, but to actually, you know, get better at taking the pictures and to slowly get better shots using the different equipment, it creates a good sense of progression. It's really good.
Wonderful.
It's telling me about a hidden path in the tunnel, sort of nudging me to head to that level. Show you what you're talking about.
Yes.
Aw man, I wanted to make it explode while Pikachu was on top of it. Ah. Man, that's a big Pokemon, isn't it? See if I can get a better shot at a... Missed him. Now there's another item you get to bring Pikachu over here to this egg, and something interesting will happen. But unfortunately I don't have that right now, so... And I don't think we'll see that tonight in the stream. Alright, got a picture of Magikarp. Little secret there. Dang it. Missed. It is really cute seeing how Pikachu reacts to everything. That is another one of the... Something I don't think I've talked about yet is the graphics. Pokemon Snap is just a really graphically intensive game. Like all the different animations and character models for the Pokemon, I mean, it just looks fantastic. It's bright and colorful, there's a nice variety in the locations. And again, because it's all on rails, that means that they don't have to worry about load times or anything like that. Maybe that's not what I should be talking about. But it really is a good thing that the game is on rails. I'm just having a hard time explaining why. So, gotta hit this guy. Just open up a new path and this takes it to the next level. Like, even though you're on rails, you do still kind of feel like an explorer, which is really fun. Open up a new path. Alright, didn't get many pictures that time, but let's see what I got anyway. Might be a better picture of Electabuzz, let's see. Definitely got a better shot of this guy. Go with this one. Go with this one. That's messy, isn't it? I don't think I got a picture of Zubat last time, so I'm at least getting that one. Picture of Magikarp. Ooh, I got a really good picture of Haunter there, didn't I? Alright. What do you think, Oak?
Yes.
Definitely scored better that time. Got the same with the posing. Right in the middle.
Well done.
Yeah, better photo, I would say. Kakuna. Undeniably better.
Well done.
Yeah, the size isn't as good. Oh, it exploded! Do you not care, Professor Oak? Aren't you supposed to, you know, be the Pokemon doctor? Should you really be getting excited about Pokemon blowing themselves up? By the way, if a Pokemon does use self-destruct, like, what happens to them? Like, do they just come back, or... Definitely not a good picture, but I don't have anything to compare it to, so...
Wait.
Magikarp.
Wonderful.
Sometimes I feel like you're a little too easily pleased, Oak. Now you gotta admit, this is a much better picture of that.
Well done.
Wait.
What have you got for me now, Oak?
Welcome back.
Okay, your research says that a split path should take you to a new direction. Are you sure you aren't referring to common sense, maybe?
Yeah.
I always remember this level being my favorite as a kid. Vulpix. That Pokemon always reminded me of my friend Autumn. Definitely blowing film already. I've always liked the music in this game too. It does a really good job creating a nice atmosphere. Hate to do this to you, Charmander. Definitely pulling pictures there. Alright, here's the part that I think everyone loves from this game. Ah, this way. Where are they all coming from? See if I can get them all bunched together. Get myself a good picture of Moltres. Gentlemen? Ah, man. Got a little too trigger happy with the camera there. Probably blew a lot of those pictures on Vulpix. I really wish there's a way to get more film in your camera. That should have been an obvious upgrade. Okay, let's see here. I'd say probably this one. See what I get for that one. Nah, probably blew most of my pictures on this. See what I get there. And of course, need to throw in this picture for the Charmanders. And last but not least, a good picture of Moltres. See what he thinks. Yeah, fair. How's the technique?
Wonderful.
I think you were a little too easily pleased with that one. What are you talking about? That pose is great.
Wow. Wonderful.
Figured I'd get a good score for that one. Looks hot.
Wonderful.
I figured he'd be more excited about the fact that I caught an evolution on film. How can you tell which one?
Wow. Wonderful.
I don't think I'll ever top that one.
Wonderful.
So I need to find one more Pokemon to take a picture of.
Welcome back.
So I'll head back to the volcano track.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely got a good shot there, I bet. I should have took a picture of that. I think I've already got a good picture of Vulpix, so I'll hold off for now. Excuse me. Excuse me, Miss Vulpix. You know, when you really think about it, this is kind of crazy, isn't it? Going into basically what is an active volcano to take pictures of monsters who have the ability to breathe fire, shoot electricity, among other crazy powers. I mean, what on earth am I doing here? Might as well. Not gonna play with the Charmanders today. Yeah, very pretty. Me and my brothers always referred to Magmar as the butthead of Pokemon. I mean, look at that thing. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that doesn't do anything, but I know what this will do. Charizard! That is an awesome shot, dude. I didn't know he would breathe fire if I shot an apple at him. Probably a better picture. I didn't get a really good shot of Magmar, so focus on picking out a good one for Charizard. It's probably the one. Okay, good.
Yes.
Oh.
It's neighing? How can you tell that?
Well done.
This is the one I'm really excited for. What are you talking about? It's huge!
Oh. Wonderful.
I should have got more for that one, I think.
Wait.
Alright, what is it? An oak?
Welcome back.
Ooh, the river.
Yes.
I guess we have a need to go upstream. Though it looks like downstream, actually. See if I can get Bulbasaur to come out. Guess he doesn't come out there. There he is. Look at that guy. What a good boy. I need to get Slowbro over to that sign over there. Smile for the camera, big guy. Got some metapods up there. Never knew Psyduck to be so lively. Tricky to get a good picture of him, though. There's a Porygon over there, but I can't get to him right now. Alright, let's see if I can get Pikachu to come out. Darn it. Wait, what? Holy crap, is Pikachu using Quick Attack? Is that what that is? Tell you what, Pikachu reacts really weird to getting his picture taken, doesn't he? I took more pictures than I thought. Probably the best one I got. I would say this is the best one. Look at that smile. Now I got a better picture than this. Go with that one. Metapod. Get one of the Slowbro, I mean. Here's a good one, a Psyduck. Probably not going to get scored very well for that one, but at least it'll be in the Pokedex.
Yes.
Poliwag.
You were close.
Hey, better than nothing, dude. Ha! Professor Oak can sometimes be easy to please, but he knows a good photo when he sees one, at least.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
What's next?
Wonderful. You were close.
Eh, whatever. That's a great picture of Psyduck right there.
Wonderful.
Shelter. Or Shieldler.
Wait. Wait.
What is it this time?
Welcome back.
Ah, the Pester Ball. Because nothing says that you are a responsible environmentalist than using an item that basically fills a Pokemon's lungs full of poison. Okay, let's go to the beach and try it out.
Yes.
And that's a good thing about this system. It does encourage you to go back and try out the previous levels. Alright, can't resist using it on Pikachu. I'm cruel. I wonder if I can tag Butterfree with it. Evidently I can't. Never tried this. I could have swore there was something in there. No, there's a Scyther in there somewhere. Look at all the Butterfree. There you are. Well, it's like, flying away. Get over here, you. I couldn't save him, oh well. Never liked me out anyway. I didn't know I'd make a Magikarp pop out there. I think we got time for one more round, and then we'll have to call it for the night. See if I got a good picture of Meowth. Here's a good one. Let's see what Professor Oak says. Snorlax. Scratching his tummy.
Wonderful.
Definitely a better picture.
Well done. Wonderful.
Let's see if this one's better. It doesn't look like it. Alright.
Welcome back.
We'll head to the river.
Yes.
Show you guys how to get to the next level. As a kid, I always thought it was cool how the 0-1 would change depending on the stage. I was always fascinated with stuff like that when I was young. Right here. Sorry, Bulbasaur. What happens if I get Slowbro? Absolutely nothing. Just staring at me with a vacant expression. Here comes Psyduck. It is a little boring that you have to wait for the level to run its course if you just want to get to a certain point. Okay. Make this guy come down, that'll cause my vehicle to stop. I should have thought about this a little more. Oh, this works. Shoot there, get a Porygon. And then there's another one here. I'm surprised they put Porygon in this game. If you guys don't know, Porygon's something of an infamous Pokemon because the episode he appeared in is the one that made Pokemon famous as a show that gives kids seizures. There was just a few minutes of that episode where a blinking light was flashing at just the right frequency to trigger epilepsy. That caused major outrage in Japan, and it also got the episode banned in America, so Porygon's probably a very unknown Pokemon. Though, one thing that does bother me is apparently people are stupid enough to post the episode in its original form to YouTube. So, if you're gonna look up that episode, be sure you make sure it's edited, unless you want to find out if you have epilepsy. Alright, let's see if I got a good picture of Poliwag. I guess this is a good one. And that'll do.
Yes.
See what he likes.
Well done.
That was a better picture, that's good.
You were close.
You like that one better, really?
Wow. Well done.
How can you see? Porygon's barely visible there.
Wow. Wonderful.
He always was a little easy to please.
Welcome back.
And of course, I got a new course, but that's where I'm gonna call it for tonight. So, Pokemon Snap, it's actually been a lot of fun revisiting this. Like, I would recommend going out of your way to play Pokemon Snap because while it is a novel concept and is fun, the experience doesn't last too long. It only goes for about 2 hours. If I really wanted to, I probably could have shown you guys the whole game if I wanted to play for 2 hours. But I still want to encourage you guys to check it out anyway, so we're going to stop right here. Because it is a fun game. It is fun to watch the Pokemon, see if you can get them to pose, and just try to improve on the pictures you take of them. I would not recommend this to people who are looking to get into the Pokemon series. If you want to do that, I would probably recommend whatever the newest game is at the time. But as a fun little side stop, Pokemon Snap is fantastic. It's one of the better spin-offs I've seen in my day. But anyway, that'll do it for tonight, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's content, be sure to like and subscribe. I do these videos every week at 8 o'clock on Saturday night. Also, be sure you guys are checking out the community tab on my YouTube channel because that's where I post links to the blog, which is where I post all kinds of random stuff throughout the week. So next Friday, I'll have a full review of Pokemon Snap up. That's something I'm going to start doing in order to better link the blog and the YouTube channel together. Just doing reviews following, these video streams. But anyway, I hope you guys had a fantastic night. And Jared, I hope you found some amusement in this. I don't know how entertaining a video it made for, but it was fun to play. Thank you. So have a good night, guys. See you next time.